بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وأصلي وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us of the vastness of his dominion, and that he alone controls it at all times, and that on the day when the hour begins and all creatures are gathered, on the day of resurrection, the followers of falsehood will be the losers, those who come up with false argument in attempt to refute the truth thereby. Their deeds are invalid because they are based on falsehood, thus they will become invalid on the day of resurrection, the day on which the all facts will become clear and all false arguments will avail them nothing, and they will miss out on their reward and will receive painful punishment. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes the intensity of the day of resurrection and how terrifying it will be, so as to warn the people of it, and so that you may prepare for it. You will see on the day every community on its knees, in fear and panic, awaiting the judgment of the most gracious sovereign. Every community will be called to its book, that is, to the law of its prophet who came to them from Allah. Did they comply with all it and thus attain reward and salvation, or did they neglect it and thus incur loss? The nation of Musa will be called to the law of Musa. The nation of Isa will be called likewise, and the Ummah of Muhammad will be called likewise. Each nation will be called the law that it was enjoined to follow. This is one of the possible meanings of this verse, and it is undoubtedly sound valid it and it of itself, or it may be that what is meant by the words every community will be called to its books is that every community will be called to the record of its deeds and what was written down of its actions, both good and evil, and each person will be requited for what he himself has done. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, whoever does righteous deeds, it is to his own benefit, and whoever does evil deeds, it is to his own detriment. Or it may be that both meanings are intended, is indicated by the words, this book of ours will testify against you, and truthfully, that is the book. This book is ours that we sent down to you, will judge between you on the basis of truth, which is justice. For we used to put on record all that you did. This refers to the book of deeds. And Allah explains how he will deal with the two parties, as he says, as for those who believed and did righteous deeds, that is, they held sound their beliefs and confirmed their faith with righteous deeds, both obligatory and recommended. Their Lord will admit them to his mercy, the location of which is paradise with all that it contains of eternal delight and a life of ease. This is the clearest truth, that is clear truth, salvation, gain, and success, which if a person attains it, he has attained all that is good and warded off all that is bad. As for those who disbelieved in Allah, it will be said to them by way of rebuke and adjustments, who are not my revelations said to you, which showed you that which was in your best interest, and forbid to you that which was powerful to you. Those are great blessings that reached you if you had wanted to attain it, but you were too arrogant to accept it, and you turned away from it and disbelieved in it. Thus you committed the greatest offense and worst crime. Today you will be requited for what you used to do. They will also be rebuked by the words when it was said to you, verily the promise of Allah is true, and there is no doubt about the hour. You said, like, we do not know what the hour is. We think it is just a matter of conjecture, but we are not entirely certain. This is how they were in this world, and they will be at the time of the resurrection. They will continue to deny it and reject the words of those who told them about it. The evil consequence of what they have done will become apparent to them. It is on the day of resurrection. The punishments The punishment for their deeds will become clear to them, and the very thing punishment they used to ridicule will overwhelm them. That is befall them. In other words, the punishment that they used to ridicule and mock in this world will befall them. It will be said to them, today we will forget you, that is, we will leave you in the punishment, as you forgot that you will ever meet this day of yours, for the record of it, the nature of the deeds. Your abode will be the fire, that is, it is your destination, and you are fed, and you will have no helpers but you from the punishment of Allah and word of his wrath from you.
that which will be fully of punishment is because you made a mockery of Allah's revelation, even though they should have motivated you to strive hard and try your best, and you should have received them with joy. And you are deceived by the life of this world with all its adornments, passion and desires, so you are at ease with it and strive for it, and you fail to strive for the eternal realm. So on the day they will not be brought forth from it, the fire, nor will they be allowed to make amends. They will not be given any respect, and they will not be sent back to this world, so that they can do righteous deeds. So praise be to Allah, blessed His Majesty and immense power, Lord of the heavens and the Lord of the earth, Lord of the worlds, that is to Him be praised before His Lordship, and care for all creatures as He created them and cares for them, and bestows blessing upon them, both visible and hidden. To Him belongs all supremacy in the heavens and on earth. That is, to Him belong majesty, greatness, and glory. This is praising Allah for His perfect attributes, His love and honor, and submission of greatness and majesty. Worship is based on two foundations: love of Allah and humility towards Him, both of which stem from knowledge of the praiseworthy attributes, majesty, and supremacy of Allah. And He is the Almighty who subdues all things, most wise, who does all that is appropriate to whatever the purchase is for a wise for a reason, in order to achieve beneficial instead of whatever He created is for purpose. Enough. This is the end of the content of Surah Al Jaatiyah. For present thanks for Allah, and may the blessings and the peace of Allah be upon Prophet, his family, and his companions all until the day of judgment.